Yes, sir. What's up, good people? The show boy, the boy Henry Heck, back at it again with another video to discuss a bit of news, our favorite type of news, to be honest. The best. It's really the best. From the good people over there producing 007 First Light. Before I get off into it, appreciate you for clicking on the video. Hopefully you stayed throughout the whole thing. Drop a like, drop a comment, all the YouTube things. Hopefully you drop a subscribe at the end, but let's get off into it. Brought to us by, shout out to Wario64. That's a hard working brother right there. Or brothette. Whichever way it may be. You know what I mean. But let's read it. Hello everyone. Today we are sharing an update regarding 007 First Light, as we have decided to move the game's release by 2 months to the 27th of May 2026. 007 First Light is our most ambitious project to date, and the team has been fully focused on delivering an unforgettable James Bond experience, bringing together breathtaking action, globe-trotting, spycraft, gadgets, car chases, and more. As an independent developer and publisher, this decision allows us to ensure the experience meet the level of quality you players deserve on day one. And I respect this. This is what we want as gamers always. We don't want nothing buggy. We don't want nothing glitchy. We want it to be a fully polished experience, and you know, I want to really be able to enjoy all these features and set pieces and everything they put forth inside of this game and present it to us. The game is progressing well and is fully playable from beginning to end. So these additional 2 months will allow us to further polish and refine the experience, ensuring we deliver the strongest possible version at launch. We're confident this sets 007 First Light up for the long-term success. We sincerely appreciate the patience and continued support we've received ever since we revealed the game. And we look forward to sharing more updates regarding 007 First Light in early 2026. Thank you again for your support. IO Interactive, Hakan Abrak. Hopefully that's how you pronunciate the name. Now, all that sound well and good, and I'm sure most of that is true. Who would argue against more time to polish your game? Who would argue against gamers getting a near perfect version of the game at launch? And I say near perfect because nothing is ever perfect. You know what I mean? That's just an idea. Perfection is an idea. You understand? But my opinion, I believe this is just so they have a launch window for themselves on their own. Everybody knows the initial time they plan to launch. It's packed. At this point, it's packed. From the time they revealed this game to up to now, it's been so many games coming out and wanting to release around that same time that I really just feel like they want to be the blockbuster of the time of release, the blockbuster of the window, which ain't nothing wrong with that, to be honest. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want the spotlight, you want all the shine for yourselves, and you want to have a clear runway for the consumer to see you shine, and you know what, I'm gonna pick that up. We don't have to pick and choose between this game or that game as far as a big full price quote unquote AAA release. Now were it a AA or indie, things would be different. People would still probably pick those up. And I even believe that no matter if it's a bunch of AAA releases, if it's a game you as an individual are interested in, make no difference what's launching beside of it, you still gonna pick that up. That's my only real knock against this type of thing, like moving your game to get out of the way of other games, because what if I'm not looking forward to nothing else but your game? Now I gotta wait just because other people, I just don't like that idea. It just feels gross to me. It feels nasty to me, and it's annoying that I gotta wait. I've been looking forward to your product, keeping up with the content, and just hype overall, just hype. Now this don't diminish my hype. It's just 2 months, and I do play a lot of other games, and I will have a lot of other stuff to play, but because this is one of my anticipated for 2026, most anticipated for 2026. Like, this is one of the games, and so it getting pushed is disheartening. Obviously you was gonna be polishing the game up until it came out anyway, and more than likely we still gonna get a day one patch anyway. You know what I mean? So I would have appreciated a more honest answer instead of the copy and paste. We doing this for polish. We doing this to ensure you get a great product. We doing this for this. We doing this for that. Obviously, nobody wants an unpolished game, but I also think when you set a release date, that ought to be the release date. You know what I mean? And I see a lot of developers just moving to it releasing in spring 2026 or summer, whatever, 2026, not giving a hard date. And I'm cool with that up until it's that year. Now if you say spring 2027, or let's say you say fall 2027, come 2027, you ought to have a date. You ought to have an exact date nailed down. It shouldn't be 2027 and you still talking about fall 2027. Nah, you need to drop that number. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a lot of unpreparedness. I feel like it's a lot of, lukewarmness. And yes, no, maybe so, go, no go, out. Like, no. You told us a date. You dropped trailers, gameplay. You told us a date. And now we can't count on you as developers to stick to the dates you tell us. It's not our fault other games are releasing during this time. That's not our fault. You chose to do this. That's what you picked. And when you pick a day, you say a thing, you need to stick to what you say. Do what you say you're going to do. You know what I mean? I get it's a ton of money tied up and you want to maximize the profits and you want to do all. If your product is great, if your marketing is great, you're going to maximize it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's no game. People who are looking forward to 007, people who are 007 fans, they going to pick the game up. You know what I'm saying? Another game coming out around the time that a 007 game come out, to a 007 fan, we'll pick that up after the fact. Even though I do believe that people pick up multiple games at the, you know what I'm saying? The hardcore. But, I just would appreciate a lot more the honesty, bro. Just tell us what time it is. You ain't gotta meander and sugarcoat and cyberpunk it up and talk about this. Like, bro, hey, we don't feel like that initial window release would be as productive and fruitful for us. So therefore, we will be shifting our release date. And in that time, we will be doing additional polish. We'll be doing additional, you know what I'm saying? You can still put that, but keep it trill. Keep it all the way trill. You ain't gotta play with us. We adults. And we know what time it is anyway. That's the thing, bro. Like, we know what time it is anyway. Your game is not that broken. Cause we seen it earlier this year and it had frame rate issues. I do not believe that this studio is lacking in talent and perspicacity to where they couldn't have had that knocked out and fixed by release date. You're not finna tell me that. They 100% would have had it knocked on out and fixed and fleshed out. They would have. Now, what would be cool, and this is something I hope we start to see when they do something like this, throw a little something extra in there for the people. Maybe if an individual, had pre-ordered this game and was waiting to hype on what they won't be able to. Well, if you pre-ordered, you hype for it. Let's keep it true. But maybe we're gonna throw an extra costume in there. We're gonna throw an extra. You know what I'm saying? Just throw a little something else on top because of us having to wait longer because of decisions you made. You know what I mean? And I get they not charging you no extra and they not doing. I get all that, but at the same time, for some good faith, throw a little seasoning on top. Throw a couple sprinkles on top. A little frosting. A little chocolate chip. Little graham cracker crust dust. Hook the people up. I would like to start seeing some stuff like that. Is it a little extra work? Sure, but you saying you doing extra work anyway, so might as well throw in throw in a classic suit or something, an iconic suit from the James Bond series. Do something, you know what I mean? Just something. I think stuff like that go a long way with the fans. But yeah, that's all I really got for you right now. I just really want to touch on that, get my thoughts on it. Again, do all the YouTube stuff for the boy. Like, comment, subscribe. How you feel about this? Let me know inside the comments. I'll catch y'all inside the next one.